Alright, here I'm trying to program these two buttons, tool 1, tool 2, to open and close my gripper. We're gonna have to use macros, so we have to create two programs, one for open, one for close. So let's create open, and we're gonna have to go to detail and make it not motion one, but start that. And then we're gonna have to make one more. Detail here. All right, now we have our close and open. So we're gonna have to go inside the open, for example, and we're gonna say Ruba 1 on, and also in the close we're gonna say Ruba IO 2 on. Ruba IO 2 is, if I take you to the my Ruba IO, I already set up number 1 to open the gripper and number 2 to close the gripper. Those are controlling the solenoid. So number 1 to open, number 2 to close. So that's why when I went to my close program, I turn on number 2, Ruba number 2, turn it on to close the gripper. So now since I have these two programs, the close and the open, are set, ready. So now I have to go to menu, setup, macro, and now here let me name this one, for example, we name this one the open. Open macro to call open program. We can choose macro to limit here, and we choose open. So my open macro will call my open program, and here my close program will call my close macro. Now here if you want to use these keys, you're gonna have to change that to UK without the shift, SU with the shift, if you want to press the shift when you push it. We're gonna go with UK. We have one in gripper, so we don't have to use the shift. UK for this and UK for this. And then that number 1 is that, number 2 is that. This number is for all these keys. This number 1, this number 2, and this maybe 3, 4, 5, like that. This is number 1, this number 2 for now. Number 1 and 2. And that's it for this. So now if we go to the IO, for example, here, and we press 1, 2, 1, 2. Now something important, when you configure that, you're gonna configure 1 and 2. If I go to 1, I go to next, I go detail. You need to turn this on. What this does, this will be false by default. You turn it true. What this does, that means when you turn number 1, number 2 turn off by itself, and when you turn number 2 on, number 1 turn off by itself. So do that. That way it helps. If you don't want to do that, then you're gonna have to, in the program here, you're gonna have to put another line and say, I want, whenever I press number 1, which is to open the gripper, I need this to turn on, and also you have to say this turn off. Then you have to say that. I will put number 2 first, but you have to tell it turn this on, turn this off. But if you have it like I told you here, if you have it set up like that, you don't have to do that extra line. You can just delete this with one line, and that's it.